Good afternoon, it being March 2nd, 2022. This is the Board of Assessors. There a motion to open the meeting?
Make that motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
You kind enough to introduce yourself, starting with you, please.
Oliverio Solis.
Nicole Peckham.
Kelly Tosca.
Mark Centerizio.
Matt Lopes.
With that, I don't know if this meeting is being audio and videotaped by Mass General Law. Also on, what's the other place it's on?
YouTube channel.
YouTube.
Peacock, YouTube, all of those, yeah.
No, Peacock, just YouTube. We're not that popular.
Gentlemen, I don't know if you had the opportunity to read minutes for
Yes.
approval. January 22nd, 2022, open an executive session.
Yes.
Yep.
Is
Motion
there
to
a
accept.
motion? Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Unanimous. And with that, we'll turn it over to you, Kelly.
Okay, new business is just basically reminders. March 1st was a deadline for forms of list, which is the inventory applications for those that receive personal property accounts, as well as the income and expense forms for the real property, the commercial or industrial or mixed use. Again, this information is used for analysis as we don't have a lot of sales in those categories. And as for the personal property, it's basically so we make sure that we are taxing equitably and fairly with what the taxpayer is reporting. Thirdly, another deadline on March 1st was the Forms ABC from the exempt entities of real estate. I think we still have a few due. So for those that know they fall under this category, you could please contact the assessor's office, as March 1st was yesterday. I met with the Finance Committee in representation of the assessors for the preliminary review and preparation of the FY23 budgets. We were asked to present level funded and level service budgets. The difference being level service would add on, as in pre-COVID years, for the additional of training and travel and testing and things of that nature, which were taken away from the budgets in 22, obviously due to the state of the world. The only increases in the budget were those that were contractual, as well as salary that was contractual through the ASME Clerical Union. And what else was that? The stipends were level funded, as well as salary personnel was level funded. Obviously, these are preliminary soft budgets, and they're going to come back around and present and see what the selectmen and Finance Committee are recommending after seeing that information. As a reminder, town meeting is scheduled for May 9th. Might have the date wrong, I'm sorry, but it's May 9th, 2022 at 7 p.m. I don't know if that's the right date, or 14th. I'm drawing a blank. In any event, it is on the town's website. I want to recommend the assessors put in an expenditure article, which would be for the acquisition of near map software. It would be an article requesting money of approximately $10,000 to obtain the software, which can be used as a measuring tool as accepted by the Department of Revenue to measure improvements and right from person's desk, right from their computer. And it is acceptable data for assessment purposes. The flyover is done twice a year. It's very state of the art. There are many communities in the Commonwealth that are taking advantage of it. I've spoken to about 3 of them, and they have gotten back in discovery the cost of the subscription for this software and then some, with all the discovery that they got through this electronic database. So I am going to propose the article and submit it to the selectmen prior to March 11th, if the board is okay with that.
Absolutely.
Ooh, I think that's probably May 9th. May 9th is a Monday.
Okay, so I am correct, May 9th, thank you. Also, I have the review of the Patriot Properties proposal for the 504 value, which is the utility companies. As you know, they're taking a little bit more in depth of a look where the services are needed for our 3 504 accounts, which did apply for an abatement and have gone to the ATB in prior years, I believe, and they're going to, I think, pursue it this year. So Patriot Properties can validate and support whatever information or evaluation information that was given to drive value. And the proposal is the same as last year's for numbers, so it's an additional, actually it's less, it's $6,000 for FY23 to review the FY 23 504 values, if the board wants to accept that.
We need a motion for this right now?
You just need to sign the if you would want to accept the contract, you can sign it, doesn't need to be this meeting. You have
Just
any
me?
motion?
Yeah.
No, not you, everybody.
All of us.
All of you, so you need to,
Gentlemen, there a motion to accept?
I'll make
Yeah.
that motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Unanimous.
thank you very much, you may sign as the authorized personnel. This is the actual contract for Patriot Properties for their software that we've had for over 20 years now. They have not changed their annual fee, and this is we're entering a
Need more
new
names? Sorry,
contract.
you need more names or just one?
No, just the one for
Oh, I'm
that
sorry.
one,
I
thank
thought you
you.
said we had all.
No, this is just the approval for the proposal.
Sorry.
This is the actual contract of proposal. Basically, they normally charge $24,500 per year to do the analysis that they've been doing for the past 20 years. They've kept the same schedule, the same amount of money, they haven't increased it. In actuality, what they've done is, it's the same amount of money at the end of the 3 years, but they divvied it up a little differently. So, and of course it's not here. Oh, 18,000, 37.5. So in other words, that for our reval year, they're asking for more money. But the bottom line, it's still 24.5 per year. So I think it's a good deal.
Yep.
So if the Board of Assessors wants to. And oh wow, the optional service is gonna go down to the 6,000 for the utilities. Even better, I didn't read that. So this one, all three of you can sign if you approve it.
We need a motion on this one, too?
Yes,
Motion to accept the
I'll make the
payment.
motion to accept.
I'll second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Unanimous.
excellent. And we're looking to set the next meeting date for March 30th. It's a Wednesday at 4 PM.
On the 30th.
So,
Excuse me.
you all right?
I'm fine.
Okay.
Must have been the March 30th day, choking up on it.
And now we have issues for executive session.
Is there a motion? to
Issues.
go From regular session into executive session and coming back. Is there a motion?
I'll make that motion to come back.
Is there a second?
I will second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Unanimous. We'll be back after executive session.
Uh-oh.
With that, we're coming back from executive session and going into open session. Is there?
Motion to reconvene.
I'll second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Unanimous. With that,
Next meeting.
next meeting is March 30th, but we have to go with, we did personal exemptions,
Yep,
17D1, 41C2, new applicant 41C1, 17D1, FY 2022 abatements.
those are the maps and lots. Map 24, lot 139, 139D. Map 18, lot 12V. Map 24, lot 124. Map 24, lot 166. Map 24, lot 177, 179. And personal property. The first one is incorrect. It should be account number 252, account number 1292, and account number 567. And then the monthly list of motor vehicle abatements, February 2022, monthly list of real estate abatements, February 2022, monthly list of personal property abatements, February 2022, minutes, open session, that should be also executive, of 1/26/22, and the contracts for the 504 and Patriot Properties 23/2/25.
We're all set then, right?
Yes, sir.
With that, is there anything else, gentlemen?
The
No.
next meeting scheduled.
Ladies, our next meeting is scheduled for March 30th, 4 PM, right here. With that, is there a motion?
Motion to adjourn.
Is there a second?
I'll second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Unanimous. Thank you, folks. Have a great
Good night, all.